All right, welcome back. That's how the show start when you have a little technical difficulty before the actual show. But it's your boy Big Exclusive, and we are back with the Big Exclusive podcast each and every Tuesday night live on Facebook. That's www.facebook.com/The Big E Show. And on YouTube, that's www.youtube.com/The Real Big Exclusive. All spelled exactly how it sounds, The Real Big Exclusive. If you want to catch previous podcasts, you can hit up www.thebepodcast.com. Once again, that's thebepodcast.com. First and foremost, I got to pay some bills. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the people who would, definitely believed in this show and supported me wholeheartedly from day one. I got to start out with, my favorite sponsor, my guy, Mike Felder over at Shred Fit Apparel. If you guys need any workout gear, make sure you head over to shredfitapparel.com. More importantly, which is very dope, and this is the first time I've seen this. Maybe it's happened before, but this is the first time I'm personally seeing it. Tomorrow, basically at midnight on all available platforms, Shred Fit Apparel is dropping its own Shred Fit album. So all the workout music you need, the music to get you motivated, to get you hyped, to put you in that mood to go hard, to push yourself even when you want to give up, when that trainer's in your ear and you're like, yo, he doing too much, he's saying too much. And if he like my old trainer, he kind of spit on your cheek a little bit and you want to do something crazy to him. But you understand that, one, you don't want to go back to jail, and two, you're there to be motivated, lose some weight, get healthier. There's no better way to do it than with some music that's going to put you in that mood to crush the day, to just take over the day. And that's what Shred Fit Apparel new album does. So make sure you go get that on all streaming platforms. When I say all, I mean all. iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Alexa Play, Google Play. Wherever you get your music from, wherever you stream it from, make sure you guys go get that Shred Fit Apparel album. And if you guys can see, the background looks a little bit different tonight. That's because we are in the Shred Fit Media Hub, okay? If you have a podcast and you want to do a podcast, audio, visual, come on down to Shred Fit. We just did a Suge Knight parody last night. Y'all tired of other podcast platforms being all in the video, charging you way too much. Come on down to Death Row. But y'all going to come on down to Shred Fit Media Hub. Record your audio video podcast for one low reasonable price. We made it super easy. If you want to do it hourly, we have a price for that. If you want to do it monthly, we have a price for that. If you're looking to do something long term and you really committed to actually, perfecting your craft and getting that content out to the world, we have the best engineer, editing services, audio and video available, graphic design. You need a background, you want the space to look like your own. See how I got like products back there? Those are mine. You know what I mean? It's home for me. Head on down to Shred Fit Media Hub. Hit us up at shredfitapparel18@gmail.com and get those early bird specials where you can get locked in for one low rate right now. So shout out to Shred Fit. Shout out to Mike Felder. That's my guy. I appreciate him. My next sponsor, the reason, you can see all of this right here in HD, which horrifies me right now, is because of Critical Shot Studio, man. They do the best audio, video, engineering, and editing possible. I can't thank them enough for making me look so good. If you like what you hear, you like the way it looked, this is exactly the type of quality and audio you'll get with the Shred Fit Media Hub and with Critical Shot Studio. So I appreciate Don and everybody over at Critical Shot Studios. Make sure you follow his Instagram and YouTube. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say the other sponsor, me, God damn it, and every product that I have. You got big exclusive wines. You got iCraftMart.com. We coming into the holidays. If you need some vegan soap, lotion, black soap, if you need any skincare, ladies, if you want to take care, I call it wound care, but they got the yoni steams out there. If you know anything about the yoni steams and those herbs and you want to make sure, you fresh, clean, sterile, tight, it's the holidays. make that a gift to yourself, okay? Head over to iCraftMart.com. Big exclusive wines, big exclusive stills. If you guys want to learn how to make hand sanitizer, distilled water, I know I sound like the Jamaican guy. I got 100 jobs, but I do. I really do, and I love each and every one of them. Can't say equally, but I just love what I do. A lot of different things interest me, so I'm into a lot of different things, and I'd like you guys to take that journey with me, support me the best way that you can, because I most certainly appreciate it. Now, enough about that. Kiana, I saw you laughing every time I said something, too. I'm on your ass, okay? And be laughing at me. She's like, this nigga do everything. It was
So he must be from the islands.
I'm sure I have Jamaican roots. But tonight's podcast is called Six Figures, right? So before I get into that, I want to introduce these extremely special guests I have this evening. Ladies first, and you know, my mama would knock me upside my head if I, you know, didn't always, you know, represent and make sure chivalry isn't dead in her son. So with that being said, I'd like to welcome the lovely Kiana Curitan to the show.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
You have a beautiful
smile.
Hey
guys, how y'all doing?
Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Obviously my name is Kiana. I'm a mother of 5 kids, 2 are grown, and I'm a retired firefighter, and I'm a current nursing student and behavioral health student at Community College of Philadelphia.
Okay, higher learning, and thank you for your years of service. I'm sure you saved plenty of lives.
Plenty.
Hey, I appreciate that. You deserve a statue or a plaque or something, right? You got one yet?
Yes, I do. All right. Dedication to service.
Yeah, you got to make sure you send me some pictures so I can shout that out and show love in that way. With that being said, we're going to go over to the gentleman who has joined the show. And, you know, he's done so much. I don't want to really get into all of it because I want him to kind of talk about himself a little bit. But we have Dr. Andre Blaylock, PhD, an internationally recognized communication strategist. He is a published author, widely acclaimed relationship moderator, workshop facilitator, and host of the Hot Seat Challenge talk show featuring his own line of national award-winning hot sauces. You bringing the heat for real.
I'm bringing the heat, brother. Bringing the heat. So can you hear me, brother? I don't think. Let me see here.
Here we go.
I'm good.
Let me see.
We're good? Hello, test.
Is he muted? Nah,
yeah,
I can't.
Good.
I'm not. No, I still can't hear him.
Okay, what about?
There it is. There it is.
You got me?
Got you. Ooh,
all
you
right,
had me worried.
Yeah, man. Y'all bring the heat, man. And like you said, I wrote 2 books. Number 1 was What's Your Date Number? The second one during the pandemic was Cheat Proof, Why Good People Cheat and What to Do About It. And it all started like in 2009 when I started the blog, Confessions of a Gigolo, that went in like 87 countries. And it just kind of went from there. Yeah, Confessions of a Gigolo, man. And I started helping dudes get women out of their own way. Because a lot of times if a woman says, I'm not going to put up with this, I'm not going to put up with that, she means. So it's like help get them out of the way. But then when God started using the techniques I was teaching them for mischief, then I switched my focus on women. And I'm like, if you can avoid me, and I used to be a world-class gigolo, if you can avoid me and some of my antics, these other dudes out here ain't going to stand a chance. But then you run into women want what they want. It's like, I don't care what you say, and we're going to get into that later on. So I'm glad to be here.
All right. Yeah, please, let's get into that later on.
A confessed ex-gigolo. Wow.
Hey, man.
That's so new.
Hey, listen, hold on now. We going, this is the big exclusive show. We going to live our truths. You know, we keep it 101 and then some. You know what I mean? But we are going to talk about that a little more because I need some more context and information. All right?
Absolutely.
So with that being said, the reason I invited you guys to the show tonight Because it feels like the subway is underneath me right now. I'm nervous than a motherfucker. What the reason I brought you guys on tonight is because we've all seen the headlines, right? And I posted it because I kept seeing it, and I kept wondering, like, what's the point? Like, I try not to focus on any negativity in my life, right? I got a lot going on. Got a lot of business to handle. I want to be positive. I want to put positive karma in the world. But it says you're average looking at best, and you're going to die alone. I immediately said to myself, I'm not about to indulge in this foolishness. Like, why would you say that to somebody? You know what I mean? And I had some preconceived notions that, you know, dude is a dick, and you know what I mean? That was mean, and a whole list of things that I thought when I read that headline. And of course, in today's society, you know, how we live is attention. You pay for stuff with views, with your eyeballs. And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe this is clickbait. Maybe I need to check it out because maybe it's something interesting I might want to talk about on the show, on the podcast. And lo and behold, I clicked it. And then I listened to that clip, right? And then I said, wow, I need more context, right? So what I want to do right now, if you guys will allow me, is to play that clip on the show tonight, and then we're going to discuss it. But before we do, I have to ask, Andre, have you watched the whole clip with the young lady? Like, have you seen it in its entirety?
I have.
Okay, Kiana, have you seen it in its entirety?
I'll be honest, I was so disappointed and like sad that I like cut it off when he was like, "You're average at best," and I was just like, I can't take it.
So here's to be fair, right? What I want to do tonight is I'm going to play the clip that's floating on the internet. I won't play the whole thing. And then I want to, you know, put a few things in context because there was a whole maybe 4 or 5 minutes missing from the beginning that if you don't know about, you don't really have context, right? And then it went on for at least another like 8 minutes, where not too much, you know, it's left to be said on the end of it, but the beginning is I feel like is really important. So with that being said, Don, are we queued up to play that clip?